This is Info Live TV Headline News, July 7th. I'm Daniel Ben-Nun. In an exclusive interview with Info Live TV, Hamas spokesman Fawzi Barhoum says that the truce is over as far as Hamas is concerned. In the interview, Barhoum rejected reports of a mortar shell being fired at the Karni crossing earlier in the day, describing the incident as pure Israeli propaganda. Israel, he declared, is the one to blame for the situation as it has failed to implement the truce conditions. IDF troops swooped into the West Bank town of Nablus early Monday, shutting down a school, a medical center, and 2 other facilities connected to a Hamas-affiliated charity. Witnesses said that computers, documents, cash, and furniture were seized. While the IDF has yet to comment on the operation, it appears to have been part of an intensified crackdown on Hamas in the West Bank by Israel and the Palestinian Authority. Iranian President Nablus Ahmadinejad insisted on Monday that Iran would not give up its nuclear rights and dismiss calls for Tehran to suspend its uranium enrichment program. Ahmadinejad's latest comments came days after world powers offered Iran technological incentives in exchange for suspending uranium enrichment, which the West fears could be used to make a nuclear weapon. Ofer Dekel, Israel's negotiator in charge of prisoner exchanges, traveled to Europe on Monday to pick up a report compiled by Hezbollah on missing Israel Air Force navigator Ron Arad. Dekel is to receive the report, which is part of a prisoner swap deal from the UN-appointed German official who mediated between the two sides. The report details Hezbollah's efforts to find out what finally happened to the Israeli Air Force navigator. The Knesset House Committee convened Monday for a discussion on last Wednesday's bulldozer attack in Jerusalem. In the meeting, relatives of the victims slain by the terrorists demanded an explanation on why the first policeman, who arrived to the bulldozer and found the terrorist suffering from gunshot wounds, did not ensure he was dead, which allowed the terrorist to embark on another rampage. Iran's oil minister says that crude oil prices, which have more than doubled over the last 12 months, will soar to a record high if Iran is attacked by the U.S. or Israel. Iran, the holder of the world's second largest oil and gas reserves, would provoke an unimaginable fierce response, the oil minister said. Tensions have been rising in the Gulf region amid speculation that Israel may be prepared to strike Iran to abort the nation's nuclear program. Thank you for watching Info Live TV, Israel's only internet television network that broadcasts in 4 languages from Jerusalem to the world.